Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yay! Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? So, the affirmation. This is the Church of RNK, just in case you didn't know, okay? This is the Church of RNK, and we are, and yes is amens, absolutely acceptable, as well as telling me where you're from, telling me where you're streaming in from, joining in the conversation. Yeah, that's great too. And our affirmation for today is literally, I'm fragrant, I'm contagious, and I'll tell you why. I am here for a reason. In fact, I'm going to sing that to you right now. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. Okay, so let me tell you a quick story here. Now, I don't know how long this will last or not, but hey, we'll go for as long as we go. But actually, before I start telling you the story, what I am going to do is share this across the place. So give me a second. Okay, so carrying on. Yes, so let me tell you a bit of a story right here. Okay, so in my bag, I have one of these awesome bags, okay? It's a backpack. I carry my whole office in there, basically, which is my computer, my iPad. No, it's not an iPad. I don't know why we call it an iPad in this house, but it's actually a Samsung something note, that's what it is, basically, and my phone. Really, I carry that in my bag so that wherever I go in the world, and my journal, oh my goodness, I cannot forget my journal. And my journal, I just kind of carry that stuff around with me wherever I go, okay? Now, in the front of the bag is a bit of a pouch thing. Now, if I was sensible and useful, I would maybe show it to you, but yeah, no. So there's a bit of a front pouch thing, or yeah, you know, where you can put stuff in the front of your bag. And I happen to put some perfume in there, one of those little, you know, travel-sized perfume little bottle things. So I put that in there, and the whole thing just kind of spilled out and went all over because I keep my receipts in there, I keep my extra makeup in there, and anything else that I'm kind of pens or whatever in there. And it all spilled. It spilled right out, basically. Okay, and so every time now, when I open the front pouch bit, every time I open the front pouch bit of my bag right now, it is literally, it just kind of smells out the room in a good way, thankfully. Not in a negative way, but in a very powerful way. There's this fragrance, and it was only the tiniest bottle of fragrance, which now just kind of permeates the whole room and spreads its scent all over the place. And one of the things that occurred to me, I mean, this happened a few days ago now, but every time I open that pouch bit of my bag, it literally it's just like all over the place. Now, one of the things that occurred to me one of the times that I opened it, especially this evening, was this, that when you're called as leader, you are fragrant. You are contagious. You are here for a reason. Okay, now my perfume did not spill in my bag for a reason, except maybe the reason of getting me to do this, actually, and getting me to think about this. But you as potential leader, or as leader already, except you're called to so much more than you're living to at the moment. You as that leader, that is like you. It's like when you let yourself out, when you let yourself be free from the confines that hold you in place, you suddenly find that you're impacting an incredible number of people. Your scent, I would say, just goes all over the place. It permeates everywhere. It's like you're let loose, okay? And let me tell you something else here. One of my nicknames used to be Contagious. In one of the churches that I belonged to, they used to call me Contagious because, yeah, I'd laugh my head off and everybody just have to kind of join me in the laugh, basically. And so it's things like that that made me contagious. And so, yeah, when I talk about the affirmation here, that you are fragrant, you are contagious, you're here for a reason, that's what I'm trying to get across to you here. That you as real, when you stand in your full power, when you own who you're actually called to be, rather than playing this small game that you keep doing, where you I don't know. You just kind of you're confined, like the perfume, like the fragrance was confined into a tiny, tiny, tiny travel bottle. But then as soon as the cap came off, it got released all over my bag, okay? And then the scent, every time I open the pouch bit of my bag, it just flies everywhere. That is what you're like, okay? And it's not by chance that you, when you stand in your full leader authority, it isn't by chance that you actually start to impact people around you. In fact, I was speaking to somebody earlier today, and he had acknowledged the fact that when he really started to step up, and whenever he got the opportunity to speak, people would stop and listen to him. And that's the kind of leader you can be if you give yourself the opportunity to get beyond your fears, get beyond the limits that you're living to currently, go beyond what you think you're capable of right now, and instead step into the fullness of who you are. Then you will start to impact people incredibly. Then you will start to change lives. Then you will start to live to the fullness of your capabilities. Then you will start to feel incredibly fulfilled. But it all starts with you, one, removing the confines in which you seem to live at the moment, refusing to keep living to that confining place, I suppose, so that you can start to smell out the world. That's another way of putting it. Yeah, so you can start to smell out the world, so that people can start to smell your fragrance, so that you can start to infect people with your message, with your voice. You have a story that needs to be told, okay? You have a story that needs to be told. There are some people in the world right now who need to hear from you. In fact, just affirm with me again. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. Okay. So that's your affirmation for today, okay? You are fragrant. You are contagious when you show up. You are here for a reason. And that's the other thing as well. I really want to, I say this stuff all the time, so it's not going to be new to anybody that has listened to me before. But this is it. You know that you are born for more. You know that you are... Yeah, you know that you have a purpose, one that you maybe not living to its fullness right now, okay? And when you start to live to your fullness, then you start to change lives. Then you start to be fragrance, but you have to take off the layers. You have to dare to truly stand as leader, to truly be the leader. To no longer give in to what will people think of me, no longer give in to any of that, to fully go after every single thing that you desire, because you know that as you start to create a life, a because I want the lifestyle, one, you will inspire other people to recognize that they can do so much more than they're doing currently. Two, you will serve incredibly more people once you get over your stuff, basically, and become the leader that you're born to be. So y'all, I don't even need to go into deep explanations about what it is that you're holding back from, because even as I'm speaking to you right now, you know it. You know that you're nowhere near playing to the fullness that is you, that there's all kinds of rules and regulations you feel that you must follow. And in the following of them, you are stifling yourself. You are choosing not to really stand out as leader. You are blending in. You're becoming more and more boring. You're boring yourself. And you want more. You've always been an independent thinker, but you've given that away because too many people told you you were too much. You started to tell yourself that you were somewhat deluded and you need to be practical. You know what? You're a very capable person anyway. So you've managed to find a way to make it work for you whilst, denying who you are. But it's not satisfying. By any means, it's not satisfying to you. And this is my call to you. We're coming to the end of another year, man. Don't keep doing the same as you've been doing. You are here for a reason. Your vision is your permission to move rather than continuing to be the same person, doing the same stuff and getting nowhere. A lot of the people I speak to, 10 years, 20 years, they've been waiting to suddenly wake up and start doing the life or living the life that they're born to live. Now, you might be in your 30s or something and you're saying, I still have time. No, you don't know that for a fact. You don't know that for a fact. Today is the day that you start to do the stuff that you're here to do. Today is the day that you get past your crazy and choose to really step up and become fragrant, become contagious, start to impact the world, change lives. It's not going to happen without your input. Nothing good happens without input from you. Sometimes people doing this whole waiting thing, or, somebody will give me a platform when the time is right. I'll get the platform and, somebody will give me permission and this and the other. And so you wait, you allow people to box you up. Be done with that. Affirm with me again. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. Come on, it's the Church of RNK, guys. It's yeses, amens. I want to hear where you're streaming in from. Come on, tell me where you're coming from. Hello, Rashida. Greetings to you as well. Lovely to have you here. Greetings, greetings, greetings. But this is it, guys. Are you resonating with me a little bit here? Are you feeling what I'm trying to say here? I don't know how many of you heard the story at the beginning, which is ultimately, about this fragrance that I carried in my bag, which the cap came off. And now every single time I open my bag, it just fills the room with this fragrance, this amazing smell that just kind of permeates everything. And it just reminded me of what a leader who has taken off the limits, who has taken off the boundaries, who has chosen to start thinking for themselves and do the work that they are here to do. When that leader steps up, you become contagious. You become the fragrance that fills the room. Everybody hears you. Everybody smells you. Everybody is drawn to you because they know that, oh my God, there's a leader in the room. There's a leader in the room. Someone who has stepped into their full authority is now in the room. Is that you? Is that you? Are you that independent thinker? And thank you, Fatima. I'm glad that it's inspiring to you. Thank you, honey. Are you that inspiring leader? Or are you waiting for permission? Are you waiting to step up? Are you waiting to feel non-afraid? Are you waiting to feel, I don't know, what are you waiting to feel? Are you waiting for the voice from heaven with the, angels and cherubs coming and telling you that you are now able and ordained as minister of change? You know what? You become ordained as minister of change the moment you decide to be ordained as minister of change. Have you decided yet? Have you decided to step up and be leader, minister of change? Or are you still holding on to the boundaries, to the limitations? I don't even care where you are on the planet. I don't care what, because you know what? You might be in a place where people seemingly are trying to keep you bound, or maybe you're a woman in a male-dominated society, or whatever. You can still show up within it's just like that Viktor Frankl guy in a concentration camp, and somehow making the decision that he would not lose his freedom regardless of what they did to his body. Okay? Regardless of what the soldiers and all of that stuff did to him. Now, it is not a position I would curse anybody with, truth be told. No, it's not what anybody wants to live to. If you find yourself in that position, you do want to make sure that you're still able to step up. As judgery as it is for me, frankly, because my face just kind of, okay, is going, huh, I wonder if it's like that for you. Sorry if it is. I have no control over it, unfortunately. But this is it, guys. I am fragrant, I am contagious, I am here for a reason. I really want you to take that to heart. That you are fragrant when you show up, you are contagious when you show up, and you are here for a reason. But if you don't show up, nobody's going to actually get the benefit of that reason. So when I say show up, it's not enough just to kind of basically barely be there. It's you need to like really be confident enough to go after attention. So that, you know, it's like some of y'all in business, you're not getting any attention in the marketplace whatsoever because you're refusing to take the attention. You're waiting for someone to give it to you because of all your limits and your boundaries that tell you that you shouldn't be too forward, you shouldn't be too pushy, you shouldn't be too this, that, and the other, and you make it mean something, which means ultimately that you don't get to live out the vision that is your life, the purpose on your life. You don't get to live it out because you are afraid. You're afraid of what people will think of you. You're afraid. And so your fear takes precedence, takes priority over your vision, over your call, over the reason that you're here. Really? Do you want that to be an ongoing thing? Or are you ready to step up finally? To take on the mantle of leader? Start changing more lives. Because all of y'all, I'm sure you're changing some lives. You're a leader, you can't help it. But you know you're called to more. But it's only as you own your one independent thinking, really own it and stop apologizing for who you are, and instead step up. I am here. Hear me roar, man. It needs to be like that. Male, female, enough with the playing small, enough with the forgetting who you are born to be, enough with the forgetting whose you are, enough with the forgetting that you are created in the image of the divine and that you will not settle for any less than everything. And it starts with you choosing to stand out, to stand up, to wake up and stop playing the small game, giving into your fears, acting on your fears, telling yourself, I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't know how. Enough of that nonsense. You have access to incredible wisdom inside of you. Even if nobody was available to tell you or to work with you or any of that stuff, which there are a lot. Well, for one, there is right here, right now. If you are listening to me, the chances are you're supposed to be working with me in some way. Okay? But even if there was no one like me right now, you will have access to incredible wisdom. That if you will just have the courage to act on it, your life will start to explode. But most of you hear what you need to do next, and then you judge it. You say, no, I'm not supposed to be doing that. That's too much for little old me. What the heck does that even mean? You are here for a reason. But nobody's going to make you take that reason. Nobody's going to make you live your purpose. You can go to the grave with it if you want. But I know you don't want. You're born for more, and now is the time to claim it, honey. Now is the time to claim it, to go all out, to go all in. To leave behind the comfort zone and truly step onto the narrow path for you. Are you ready? I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. Okay, guys, this is it. This is my invitation to you because some of y'all, you need to get the mindset of a leader. The mindset of a leader, because right now you are operating to the mindset of a victim, of a small player, of a normal person. And you are not a normal person. And frankly, at the moment, you know what? Maybe it's a getting to the end of the year thing. Maybe it's I don't know, Project 334 thing, where I recognize, you know what, I have to move even faster to reach more people, to really impact more people, because that is the call on my life. Project 334, 334,000 leaders to be encouraged, to be empowered, to be inspired, to be motivated to live the life that they're born to live, to influence in government, to do the healthcare stuff, to do the education, family, entertainment, arts, media, what else is the education, all of those places that these 334,000 people that I'm called to lead, you listening to me right now, you are called to one of these industries, business as well, where you are there to lead, to influence the course of policies being made, all of that stuff, how our children are educated, how we're entertained. You are called to impact in those industries. And my call is to get you doing what you're here to do, okay? 334,000. That is my call. And so right now I am bubbling up with all kinds of ideas, all kinds of different ways to serve you guys more and more and more. And of course, if there's something specific you would like me to do, then you need to send me through a private message or put it in the comments right there. If there's something that I can help you with in some ways in terms of training programs or whatever, then put it in the comments right there, because there's definitely a way that I can definitely, maybe, depends on what it is, basically put stuff together. But for right now, I'm inviting you to join me for the leader's mindset. Okay? I'm inviting you to join me for the mindset of a leader. That's what it's called, actually, the mindset of a leader. It's going to be a 10-day boot camp, and it's starting on Monday. Okay? 10-day boot camp is starting on Monday. The page is not quite ready yet, but you need to go over to rosemarynonny.com/leader mindset and go and grab your seat anyway. Because you know you're born to be a leader, and you need to get the mindset going for you so that you're walking through life every freaking day as leader. Not anymore as a normal, regular person doing normal, regular stuff. No. You're owning your place, owning your identity as leader. Okay? Now it's going to be a 10-day boot camp. Just every day for 10 days, you'll get a video or an audio, maybe a worksheet from me into your email. Okay? And all you need to do is listen to this 3, 4, 5-minute thing, implement. Let it work through you. Let it work through what is going on in here. Let it work through your heart as well, okay? Because it's time for you to change into the person that you are created to be. Right now, my thing is reinventing your life. Whatever you've done to date, this is not the end, okay? You know you're called to more. You need to join me for the mindset of a leader, okay? Join me for the mindset of a leader, 10 days, very simple, straightforward. Let's get you thinking the way you are born to think. Before all of life happened, before all the drama and craziness happened, and you kind of lost your way a bit, okay? Because some of you are still doing okay, but you know there's more. And it's as you get your mind into the right place, then things start to change for you, okay? It all starts in the mind, guys. It really does. And not the mind where you're logically thinking through everything. So maybe it's the heart more. It's like, change my heart, oh God. It is about changing your heart. Because how you're living right now is keeping you small. The last 12 months have gone by, tomorrow is 12th month, isn't it? Have they gone the way you intended, or are you still waiting? Are you still in the wings waiting for your moment? Your moment is now. Let's get you the mindset of a leader so you start to powerfully charge ahead into your vision, into your purpose, doing whatever it is that you're here to do. Will you join me? You should. Although I'm not about the shoulds at all. But I know that it's resonating with you. You need to go and join in right now. Right now, as I said, Project 334K is really on my mind. everything is accessible to any serious person. So you need to go right now to rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset and let me work with you to get the mindset of someone who is just not taking no for an answer any longer, who is going forward, changing the lives that you're here to change, but first and foremost, starting with your own. There is stuff that you want your life to be about that you're not claiming yet. And it's only as first and foremost you sort you out, then you become the leader that sorts everybody else out, okay? Right now, rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset. There's not much there just yet. I'm going to be filling it out tomorrow. But that's basically what I just explained to you is exactly what you're getting. And actually, there's a bonus for the first 10 people to join in, which is that you and I will spend 60 good minutes together really hashing out your stuff. Not just a consultation, not just a discovery session, but literally you will leave knowing exactly what you need to do next. But only for the first 10 people that join the program, okay? It's to rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset. It's a 10-day bootcamp, audios, videos delivered to you every single day, maybe a worksheet, just simple ideas to get your heart and mind thinking, acting, being the leader. Are you ready to up level? Seriously. We may be at the end of the year, but we don't want to wait any longer to become who we're born to be, right? No more waiting for permission. You ordain yourself right now as that leader, that champion, that warrior who will fight first and foremost for yourself and your family, and then for the people you're called to serve. Okay? It's time. Go to rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset. Claim your spot. Okay? Claim your spot. First 10, 60 minutes with me, really hashing out your stuff. Okay? Let's do this thing. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset. Let's affirm together again. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. I am fragrant. I am contagious. I am here for a reason. Guys, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live because you want to. Until the next time, have the most amazing, well, for us in the UK, sleep. For the rest of y'all, have the most amazing day wherever you are on the planet. Go and join in the mindset of a leader. It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/leader mindset. Cannot wait to work with some of y'all. Okay, because the other thing you get is actually working with me in a private group that is only for people who have purchased programs. So yeah, serious people. Okay, so loving you all. Have the greatest, amazingest night or day, and I'll speak to you again when I awake. Okay, share, guys. There are people that need to hear this stuff. Please just share it. Click on the share button right now. If you're not already subscribed to my, I don't know what, live stream channel thing, well, Church of RNK channel, then honey, you need to click the subscribe button as well so that you always get notified when I come on, because honeys, there's always something amazing about to come out of my mouth. You know it. Okay, loving you all, and I'll speak to you all soon. Much love. Bye.